the moment. There has been a lot of cases, especially in Mumbai, and the cases are going up every day. But I mean, the government, the police, the doctors, they're doing their best to make sure that it doesn't spread. But again, it's our responsibility as citizens to make sure that we follow discipline and make sure that we stay indoors.
Yeah.
That's what government and the cops are asking us to do. So just follow the guidelines, and it will be easier for everyone then. But some places people are not following the guidelines. People are going out, so that is not helping. But yeah, I hope the situation in the next few weeks settles down a little bit, because otherwise it will be a problem for us going forward. If we cannot contain the situation right now, it will be a big problem. So I hope that we can stay indoors, follow the guidelines of the government, and stay disciplined.
Yeah,
How
yeah. So
Bangladesh? What is the
it's quite
situation there?
similar. Quite similar, Rohit bhai. It's just the problem with our country, and same goes for India, because we have so many people who earns daily. We cannot go completely locked down. So the government is doing their best, and we try to do that in for a month, and then at the moment we are trying to open some sectors slowly, so at least they can take care of the poor people. So that's the problem, especially in Asia. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I know, I know. We have the population is very hard to control, and you can't control everybody, and that is where the discipline and everything needs to come into the picture. And once we follow the guidelines, hopefully, we will be able to control this situation. If we don't follow, then it'll be damn tough for
Problem, yeah.
everybody, whether it's government or police, cops, or the doctors. We just need to make sure that 10-15 दिन के लिए हम घर के अंदर बैठे. अगर वो 10-15 दिन हम घर में बैठेंगे, तो आई थिंक जो सिचुएशन जो आगे आगे जा रहा है वो थोड़ा सा स्टेबल हो जाएगा. एंड इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट
Right.
फॉर नॉट जस्ट यू एंड मी, बट फॉर
Yeah.
एवरीबडी टू मेक श्योर दैट वी कंट्रोल दैट सिचुएशन.
Yeah, yeah, very true, very true. So, Rohit bhai, first of all, you are very kind enough to accept my invitation. So I was I've been doing this show with my fellow teammates, and then just on Wednesday I did that with Faf. It's just to entertain people for an hour, because we people are going through a lot of problems, and then this lockdown. And so this was my idea to entertain
Yeah,
people for at least for an hour.
yeah, it's
Sometimes
a, it's
if
a it's a very good idea. People talking to each other from different countries. It's something for people also to look forward to, and hear what we have to talk about. When we are playing, it's a different story, but when we are off the field, we are all friends. So it's always nice. I was talking to a few of my teammates. I spoke to a few of the guys from the outside as well. So it was nice. It was nice. People are liking the chat, and it's nice for us to give something back to the people in times like this. It's very important.
Very true, very true. Rohit bhai, I don't know if you know this or not, but you have a huge fan following in Bangladesh. People just absolutely loves you,
Oh,
especially
keep
the
बोल
way
रहे. की बोल
keep
रहे.
away, keep away. They say a lot of good things about you. They say a lot of good things about you, and so I'll ask something about cricket. I'm sure a lot of people wants to know how you deal with your things, and
Yeah, yeah. So
especially me and my and some of my teammates also wants to know this. Is this especially you have been doing so well, mashallah, in ODI format and Test as well. So what's the mindset? What do you think about when you go to bat? Like, do you try to attack from the ball one, or you take your time? What's how about it?
Um, no, I see. I started. I was not a regular opener. I started opening in 2013 during Champions Trophy in England. That was the first time I ever started opening the batting for India. उसके पहले एक दो बार ओपन किया था कोई कोई मैचेस में जहाँ पे रेगुलर ओपनर को इंजरी हो गया था. And then I started opening the batting in 2013 regularly for India. Mindset. I made a lot of mistakes initially in my career. The first 5 6 years when I was batting in the middle order, I made a lot of mistakes. और जो सबके साथ होता है. You know, when you come into the international arena, you are bound to make mistakes early on in your career. But I have realized those mistakes is not going to take me anywhere. So I have to think about my game. I have to bring some discipline into my game, and that's what I did. Opening the batting. Now you are also an opener. तो कुछ कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो बैटिंग करते वक्त मैं ध्यान में रखता हूँ. आई लाइक टू टेक माई टाइम इनिशियली. और वहाँ पे मुझे शिखर धवन का हेल्प होता है. शिखर धवन इज नेचुरली वेरी अटैकिंग प्लेयर.
Yeah,
He likes to play ground shots. He doesn't like to
yeah,
play aerial shots, but he likes to play ground shot, and that is his strength to find gaps. So I try and give a lot of strike to him initially. और ये सब सोच के मैं बैटिंग करता हूँ. My job is to bat as long as possible till about 45 or 40th over if possible. That is what I think when I bat. And yeah, especially when we are batting first, I don't like to take too much risk. You know,
okay,
I like to because I know towards the end I can consolidate and I can accelerate the scoring rate. But initially, I just want to give a lot of strike to Shikhar, and especially like I know if we are chasing more than 300, 350, then the plan is very easy. I know what to do. Uh, then
yeah,
it's not about Shikhar Dhawan only hitting the ball. I have to also hit the ball.
yeah,
So I have
yeah,
understood that, and I try and not make too many mistakes.
yeah.
That
Understand.
is
So
what.
you like, I'm sure if like everyone else, do you feel nervous? Do you doubt yourself sometimes?
Of course, nervousness will be part of your life till the time you are playing. Even nervousness comes even if you're not playing. In
Hmm.
normal life, also you feel nervous. But as
Yeah,
long as you're playing cricket, you will be nervous. Whether it's your first game, whether it's your 300 game, you will always
yeah,
be nervous. And people who say I'm not nervous, they will be lying for sure. Because
yeah,
nervousness is not getting scared. Nervousness is about going out there and performing. बिकॉज हमको हर मैच में परफॉर्म करना अच्छा लगता है. वी हैव टू स्कोर रन्स, वी हैव टू मेक आवर टीम विन. तो उस चीज का नर्वसनेस रहता है. नर्वसनेस का मतलब ये नहीं कि आप डर गए हो या
right.
यू डोंट वांट टू टेक द चैलेंज. बट नर्वसनेस is there. It will be constant till the time you are playing. I am always nervous when I am playing whichever format I am playing. I am always nervous. Honestly, for first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I am always nervous. एक
Yeah.
बार आपने if you spend enough time on the crease, the nervousness starts to fade away a little bit.
True, true. I think as an opener, I think the worst thing that is you recently started opening in test matches. I don't know if you have done it much or not, which is to bat for 2 overs when the other team gets bowled out and you have to
Yeah,
walk in
yeah,
for 2 overs.
I have not
Is
done
the
that
worst
yet.
thing. Is the worst thing.
I know अभी तक मेरा टाइम आया नहीं है उसका. मैंने अभी just I have played only 5 test match, opening the batting,
Yeah,
3 against South Africa
yeah,
and 2 against you guys. But हाँ, मुझे पता है कि कितना टफ टाइम होता है. इट्स वेरी टफ व्हेन द ऑपोजिशन गेट्स ऑल आउट 15-20 मिनट बिफोर द एंड ऑफ डेज प्ले एंड यू हैव टू गो एंड बैट 2 overs. इट्स अ टफ टाइम. इट्स द हार्डेस्ट टाइम दैट यू हैव टू बैट. अभी वो सब मेरे करियर में आएगा, मुझे पता है.
yeah. So there's
बट
a very,
क्या.
very funny. Yeah, sorry. So there's a very funny story regarding this. So I was talking to my coach. I said, "You don't consider us openers as a batsman, do you?" He said, "Why?" He said, "Because you have a night watchman for number three, but you never send a night watchman for an opener. Why is that?"
Yeah. uh,
Yeah,
हमारे पास. No, it's a good one. I mean, you always think when you have to play 2 overs, you would rather send a night watchman with
yeah.
a regular opener. But problem ये है कि you can't send 2 night watchmen.
True, true, true.
So the thing is, if अभी let's say you and me, we go to bat. अगर आपके
Yeah,
लिए अगर नाइट वॉचमैन दिया तो मुझे गुस्सा आएगा. अगर मेरे लिए दिया
true,
तो आपको गुस्सा आएगा.
true,
So it's
true. Very
always
true.
like that. So which is why I don't think the openers take the night watchman. You
Yeah,
know,
I think England recently did it in Ashes. I think where I think Jason Roy didn't came out to bat, someone else did.
acha, acha. I mean, I don't think it's a bad option.
Yeah,
It's a good, it's a tactical option. So I don't mind taking that option if it comes in the future. It's a
yeah,
it's again it's not that you're getting scared. It's just being smart. You are smart
yeah,
and you're putting your team into good position. Next day, who knows? Things will be different.
yeah, true. And especially in those 2 3 overs, you have everything to lose, less to
Yeah,
achieve.
correct. And you know how it is. The fielders are all over you. They are
Yeah,
standing. One is like there are nine guys standing in front of your face. So it's
yeah,
not easy. You're nervous. एक mistake, एक गलती हो गया, then you are out. And suddenly next day, the pressure is on the other batsman, your regular batsman who comes to bat. The pressure is on him. And why unnecessary create that pressure? If you have the option, you take it. I mean,
yeah,
it's a
true.
good one
True. Even
actually.
the
We have
even
to
उसको bowler को भी पता है that you're not going to attack him. You're only going to
correct.
survive. So
Yeah,
yeah, so
exactly.
this is something to think about for openers.
Yeah, all the 12 balls that we have to
Yeah,
face, it will be all variation. We know that.
yeah,
अगर
yeah,
इंडिया में या बांग्लादेश में आप खेल रहे हो, तो we know
yeah,
there will be spinners bowling the
yeah,
fir- the 2 overs, so they can try all the options. They can bowl carom ball, ulta, pulta, जो भी होता है सब. They can try everything. The batsman is under pressure.
yeah. True, true.